Here's the Kleber Tournament Edition. As you can see, it looks identical to that of a regular Kleber, but there's some big changes to it, okay? Got the funny button instead of whatever. Oh, this is automatic. You don't even press it and it just starts. That's wild. I didn't even catch that before. You can choose between repair party or exhaust smoke generator. Got torpedo reload booster, emergency engine power, hydroacoustic search. Now for this one, the hydro flag is very important, actually. Now I think about it. Hello, Tinnitus, how you doing? We're chucking a lot of torpedoes, so flood chance is good. Yeah, but I think fire reduction is more important than starting fires. Being able to, like, not be set on fire forever is helpful, right? Standard 5-second. Alright, so we're going to do main battery here. Honestly, engine would be good. How long is our hydro going for? 16 seconds. How long is the engine going for? 78 with this mod. Yeah. Okay, okay. Because I'm luck chucking into a lot of torpedoes, a torpedo build would be good here. I think I've seen a lot of Klebers running the aiming systems though for their guns. But I like the idea of speeding up my torpedoes and making sure that the torpedo launchers live. I'd probably go for propulsion here. Yeah, rudder shift time's fine. And then we will do that. Oh, the giveaway's done, so we're going to get another giveaway active right now for you guys. Bam. And then the final one. Do I want consumable action time? Or steering gears. No, I probably want this because this gets me concealment with concealment expert of 6.7. And then I'd probably just go for a full luck chuck the torpedo build. What's my reload time now? 102 seconds. Alright. Let's see. Core build for destroyers follows that. We've got superintendent, so we probably want that. We're building heavily into the torpedoes, so luck chucking all the torps means there's no room for things like radio location or fearless brawler or dazzle either. I could play it greedy and not take superintendent, but I think that's important. Survivability expert, we actually saw a game where survivability expert would have made or broken things, so I think I might spec out for torpedoes here. 83 knot torpedoes? 83 knot torpedoes? Yes, please. Now, this is a Kleber Tournament Edition, guys. We're going to take it into a training battle because I can't take a press account into randoms or ranked. Okay? So I'm going to do that. Set that up. Create. And we're just going to fill the room with bots that are aiming and are armed, or moving and armed, I mean. Bam. Bam. And I'm going to ready up with my Kleber Tournament Edition. Here we go. Pick bands have been completed. Our third is going to be Neighbors. Third is going to be Neighbors, and the ships that have been banned are going to be Kremlin, Kleber, Moskva, and the Petropavlovsk. There you go. Win a sushi. There you go. Alright, now this is going to be wild because we're going to immediately start with a whole bunch of stuff right here. So I'm going to use my engine boost, or torpedo reload booster right off the bat. Also, you can see that you've got single fire torpedo capabilities here. So that's kind of wild. Already needing a heal. Jeez. Oh, and I already lost a torpedo tube. That's fun. Let's DCP that. Now, the main battery guns, look at that. 8.5 kilometer main battery guns. Only 8.5. So, you're used to speccing Kleber for guns. Let's see how it works with the auto reload booster here. I'm already outside of range, guys. Already outside of range. Look at that. Continuing to get some progress towards my reload booster. I have a sub I get to deal with. Oh, torpedo hits. Look at that. 2 of them. And what is this over here? Tree? Moltke. Been a while since I've seen a Moltke, but let's see how the auto thing works here. Boom. Okay, there's no way for me to know. There's no way for me to know that this thing is working. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Like, I don't see any searchlights or anything. Honestly, so for me when I'm casting, you know, the tournament, right? Hold on, I gotta kill a sub. Or not. For me when I'm casting a tournament, I want to be able to see what's going on, right? And know what's going on. And I can't do that. I literally can't do that because I can't see. I can just hear, right? But I can't see that it's happening. Which is a weird feeling. But I can shoot the Delaware in the flight deck, so that's exciting. Die, carrier. Ding. Poor Moltke. Let's DCP this engine brake. Get myself turned around. I've got a minute and 10 seconds before I can use them torps again. Look at the range on these torpedoes. Oh, there's 3 carriers on the enemy team. Sucks to be them. I'm gonna trust my random teammates to kill the Moltke. I'm kidding, I'm gonna shoot him. Loading on timing. 16 minutes. Get my last heal going. I probably could have held off on the heel a little bit. That's okay though. Engine booster! And this is why, like yesterday, we saw, this is why yesterday we saw it was so difficult for, what was it, PN? I think it was PN to chase down a gearing. Yeah, it was a gearing. Oh look, I have torps available. What do you know? What do I want to torp today? I know, I'll torp the Yorktown. That's right, new giveaway going, Schmidt. Thanks for tuning in, as always. And now I can use my reload booster. And I can spam some more torps because it's fun. Trying to turn to get my other set of torps out on the Eclipse. Hey, torpedo hits. Oh, I'm stupid. I kind of agree with you. It is a pretty dumb boat. It is a pretty dumb boat. I'm about to die from secondaries. Can you believe it? I'm okay with it. My body is ready. My body is ready. Hey! Props to the Jervis escorting the carrier. So, you know, it's a clone of a clone of a clone, right? I kind of feel like it's an interesting boat, right? So this we've learned is automatic. I can see it there. I just didn't read it before. So it just automatically happens. The thing about it is we have no way of knowing it when we're casting. We don't see the searchlights or anything. There's no like flashy thing, you know, hey streamer. So, okay, that's kind of hard. The torpedoes themselves are amazing. I mean, these things are fast at 83 knots with the two buffs. With the two buffs, they're slower otherwise, but still. They're fast, they reload relatively quick, and they've got really good range. So I can see why people are spamming torps like crazy in these battles. The repair party is very handy. The engine boost, though, I think is very useful. And Hydro, of course, in a tournament setting, when you need to know who's detecting you, the ability to stealth Hydro is absolutely nutty. Absolutely nutty. All right, let's get back to tournament stuff then. Let's go back into the game for a second. And let's go ahead and take a look at this, okay? So, Honore or Abanyu are going to be really good choices. But of course, Abanyu doesn't proc in the training room. OG Big Worm wants to see this go one more round. And I just pushed the button to go into here, so he's probably thinking we're going to go another round. So, how can we spec this out? Bump out the range, right? So we can use the guns so that we can get more hits. And I wonder if this is why yesterday we saw some cases of Kleber's not choosing Survivability Expert in favor of Fearless Brawler. Because this gets your guns to maximum, right? Plus the buff to Adrenaline Rush. And that gets you the ability to recycle through your stuff quickly. Now, we're going to change this to main battery reload. What happens to our gun turret reverse if that's the case? 20 seconds. And then here, do we still... I suppose we'd want aiming systems so that we get more hits, charge up our torpedoes faster. So we'll go to training battle. I'm going to create a battle. And let's take a look at this. So, fill those teams, fill this team, and ready up in that, and let's just go. Let's see what kind of a difference a gun build makes. See what kind of a difference a gun build Kleber makes. We're going to start off right off the bat. I think I'm going to definitely want to use one of my reload boosters right away. Get the torpedo reload going. This, in fact... So this one only affects main battery reload time. Okay. I thought it affected torpedo reload too, but it looks like it does not. Alright, so let's just luck chuck our torpedoes into the group. Gonna get some guns on target. Ooh, I'm not turning my turret. I don't like that. That's probably why we see a lot of people choosing to use grease the gears, the buffed grease the gears. Because then you don't out-turn your turrets. Kind of important. Okay, so... yeah, I'm still at 2 minutes on this side. Okay. Alright, so this is only impacting the gun reload on the Kleber. I see, I see. Huh, okay. Now with the gun range at 10.2 kilometer, a little bit more comfortable than the 8.5 or whatever it was before. Sure. Okay, there's the reload buff. Switch to AP because I got a broadside Devonshire. Put the Hydro on, make sure I'm not going to get torqued by the stupid Consulate. Doesn't look like it. Hey, look, a Citadel. What do you know? Okay, so if you get into a sustained firefight with a gun build Kleber, especially with Fearless Brawler, you're pretty much constantly getting this going. Huh. TWA is your favorite airline, Stresserman says. I don't think I ever had the pleasure of flying on TWA before. Turo is still here. How's it going, Turo? I should probably heal. Oh, also the buff to Adrenaline Rush, too. Okay. So, this is absolutely ridiculous DPM for the main battery.
On a détruit un croiseur ennemi.
Your doubloons are on range, says Hoghammer. Silly Orion. I'll switch to HE while I'm lining up my torps. There we go. Invader Kid, yeah, we don't really do try hard here. I'm just trying to get an idea of what these teams are thinking, why they're gonna want to do whatever it is they're trying to make happen here. Especially why they go for a gun build over a torpedo reload build, but I can see that now with just how ridiculous these guns are.
Alerte incendie. Problème résolu, chef. Boost des moteurs activé.
Engine boosto active. I'm gonna hold off on this heal for a sec here. Got torps ready to go. Maybe I should heal. Suddenly a wild opponent appears, like all of them.
Alerte incendie.
And there's the sticky fire that will kill me. Cool. Oh, torpedoes? Oh no, DCP, let's go! 20 seconds and I don't want to wait.
Problème résolu, chef.
Torp reload says I play the game now. Ish. Ah, that's a breast over there. Turn the ship around. Hey, torpedoed the breast.
Croiseur ennemi coulé.
That
Boost
is
des
actually kind
moteurs
of funny, huh?
désactivé.
Oh, look, torpedoes. I'll do the KOTS thing and use my Hydra now. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Torpedo on the Shiratsuyu. Unfortunately, I was not planning on him turning this direction, so I'm gonna have to open up.
Destroyer ennemi pulvérisé.
That's French for we did something. All right, 24 seconds, and I get my torps off. Let's go. They're looking at 30 after. Okay, great. So 23 minutes. Tab out and thumbs that up. Oh, hello, Yamagiri. And there I go. So, Rain and Pork and Jawas Moya are aiming to start at 17:30, but might be a bit sooner if both teams are ready. So, please keep an eye on training room and join ASA Pizzle. All right. We shall do that. So yeah, I feel like the gun build is just a little bit of a better experience overall. Hello, right-handed Doom. Hey, torpedo hits on the Yamagiri. Let's go. I think we're gonna win. So this is Throw and Pork. This is one of their pivotal games from earlier today. Not what you guys just watched. This is a different replay. All right. And why is that not going? There we go. So this is a view from Melvinmoller, who's in the Kleber Tournament Edition. I know you guys wanted to get an idea of what the TE ships look like and how they work. User Joe, God, how much time do you have?
Boost des moteurs
The
activés.
tournament edition of Kleber has hydro, 7-kilometer hydro. Short duration, but still 7-kilometer. It's got 6.7-kilometer to detect if you spec into both concealment. So you get a stealth hydro. It's got a pretty decent heal. Got torpedo reload booster. It also has a emergency engine power consumable, because you just got to go fast. It's got an automatic main battery reload booster. Basically, once you've charged it up, bam, it helps your, main battery reload. And the torpedoes reach 12 kilometers at 75 knots instead of 8 kilometers in the original Kleber. Now, main battery range is much lower. This is 8.5 kilometer instead of whatever Klebers typically get. Oh, and if I forgot to mention it, your torpedoes are single fire torpedoes, which means you can fire off a narrow spread or single fire like this. Absolute insanity.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Clark, thank you for the follow. So we're watching this while the voting takes place because honestly, it gives you guys something to look at instead of just staring at me and me staring at you. Let's see. We got to see this part of the replay earlier. Hello, Glacial.
Déployer un écran de fumée. Compris.
Now, this is, I think we kind of stopped around here-ish, but we've got 2 Odin TEs heading to the north against 1 Odin TE and 1 Kleber TE. The rest of their lineup includes Borodino TE, Odin TE, Kaba, and they're up against what we saw before Pork using, which is Kremlin and Moskva, as well as Odin TEs and Kleber TEs of their own. So, let's see the single fire torping. And he's gonna back into the cap, he's gonna turn and luck chuck his torps, but he does get hydroed. So that's the Kleber TE. And you can see he's immediately gonna back off here and run away. Engine boost on, all that good stuff. He's on a fire. He wants to use his torpedoes, so he DCPs so he can use his torpedoes. And he's set on fire immediately after because RNG hates you. Happens to me all the freaking time in this game. Gotta love that spread, huh? You get some nice torpedo hits on the Moskva. Looks like just the one, actually. And a flood. Now he's not ticking up on damage, so that means he's, that the Moskva utilized a DCP. Map awareness there. Spamming the map button to see if these torpedoes are going to come close to the Moskva or not. They do not. And this is the part where we fast forwarded a little bit.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
And 3 more torpedo hits. 5 more torpedo hits. And this time it's actually on the Kremlin, not on the Moskva. Oh, we can see that they are moving the Moskva out of that position. Meanwhile, the 2 Odin TEs are charging the 1 Odin TE, and yeah, that happens. There's the Hydro to see what's going on with their Odin, Kleber TE, and the resulting Hydro back. Super DD and DD user Joe. This is only in the tournament. Can't get them otherwise. Clark, who just joined the channel, just followed the channel, won. GG, Clark. Wow. Still got 10 more codes to give away. Don't forget, I also have 2 Distant Voyages codes. I'm going to add to the mix once I go to the NA portion of our stream. Plenty of stream left. We've got like 6 hours of stream to go. Oh my goodness. Long day. Radar from the Moskva. Looks like the Odin TE up to the north is finally going to get gunned down, but he's been kiting away like crazy. I guess the big question is, what's that Kleber going to do? I couldn't... I think that was Wolf-Ass's Kleber. Fine watch, I'll drink water. Jeez.
Boost des moteurs activé.
Solo base cap, let's go. Engine boost up. He's gonna try to, I guess, relocate north? He was radared, so they know he's doing that movement. They're asking if these people are willing to play early.
L'équipe ennemie a pris l'avantage.
Looks like Rain wants to keep the schedule. Kremlin quite low. Are those tops gonna hit? Oh. Nicely done. Alright, so there goes the Kremlin. TE means Tournament Edition, Nevermore. Hello, by the way. Well, welcome on in. And find out more about that by typing !KOTS. I realized I forgot to put that in the name of the channel. There we go. Now it's done. There goes the Borodino TE. We barely knew ye. Still don't feel like they're getting that much value out of that ship. And Melvin might die here. Yep. Let's go. Death pick for me. Bam. Am I switching over to the draft? No, I can't because I've got this tournament to do. Now, originally, this tournament was scheduled for an earlier weekend, and then it got pushed back because of their longest night at the museum. Wargaming did their longest night at the museum event. So, you know, that happened. All right, so let's continue the replay. Got you an idea of just how crazy it is to play this. All the luck trucking torps everywhere. Man, I could only imagine the stress level of managing so many more things. I feel like the Kleber TE is really good for people who just have the ability to micromanage the heck out of everything. You know what I mean? Like, I think it punishes players who really need to take their time and stuff. Look at this Kaba. Throws Kaba way down to the south. Wild. Do I have a Borodino TE replay? I thought I did. No, I don't. Well, Pro trades away one of their Odins in the middle of the map. I don't see this coming back for throw. All right, I am being summoned, so we'll have to fast forward the replay again. But at this point, you guys you've gotten a really good idea of how the Kleber Tournament Edition plays out. And now it's just the Kaba that's all by himself. Bye. Got yeeted by the Odin. All right. So, let's get out of here.